Okay, the first thing you always want to do is refer to your owner's manual. If your camper you bought used does not come with an owner's manual, you can always look it up online. But to do the winterization, you want to get into the glossary and look up your plumbing system, which is on page 6.1 through 6.13. Okay, it was on 6.8. That's where it has for the plumbing system winterization. It has different methods that you can go about doing this. Method one is using the air compressor. I have done that with our old camper. Works very well. It just walks you through everything. And then your RV antifreeze is method 2. This is what we are going to do. Okay, this is the access to our hot water tank. You want to drain the tank. And I have had this thing turned on to heat, so it's probably under some pressure. But the first thing you want to do is you want to use your pressure release valve to let off the pressure. I don't have any water hooked up. I don't have the pump turned on, so this will not refill. But slowly open this up. You can see that it's under pressure. It wouldn't be coming out if it wasn't. Trying to lock that. There. Now the pressure is turned off. There's no pressure in the tank. Maybe I should have let this cool down before videotaping this, but we have things we want to do this afternoon and I don't have time. But there's a plug underneath. This is an Atwood. Atwood water heaters do not have an anoid. Now, domestic does. So you would have to replace that. This is the best time to replace that anoid, or wait till spring. Maybe I should have used my tripod. Well, you'll have that. This is a 10-gallon water heater. A lot of water heaters are 6. This is the larger. But you drain that let that drain completely out. But once that is empty, you can clean it using the little wand to get the calcium deposits out from in it. Close off your bypass valve so no water will get in there. Put your anoid or your plug back in, and you should be done. A little bit of water in the bottom won't hurt nothing. Even if it does freeze, it won't crack the tank. Okay, and on ours, you have to remove a panel, and there's one valve, which is back in here. You want to turn that to where it's on bypass. And in our unit, I'm going to move some of this stuff out of the way. You get this hose, which is for winterization, and you hook it up. It's pretty dark in there, but you hook it up to your pump. So let's get some light and I'll show you what goes on there. Alright, right here is the inlet line for the water pump. Comes from the holding tank, goes to a filter, and that's where you hook up that winterization hose. Alright, I hooked up the winterization hose and have it into one of the jugs. Pump is turned off. I'm going to open up all the valves and prepare one more jug just in case it quits, and I might got lucky and only need two, I don't know. And we're getting it in the tub, the sink, and the kitchen. I'm going to swap this out because it's getting empty. I'm going to turn one off on each. I don't think I'm going to need to do the P-traps. There's plenty of it in there. Well, heck, almost 2 gallons. I think we're good. I might still do that P-trap. And I'm going to go outside and take a look at the outside shower. Now we're here in the outside shower. And there it goes pink, which is good. Nice. Okay, back inside again. And for what little bit is left in these, I'm going to pour in the traps, just as insurance. I'm going to turn that pump off. It probably would be a good idea. I had a little bit of a leak there, but that's good. I'll get that hose back hooked up. You can also put some antifreeze in your freshwater tank. Have your line hooked up and pump it that way also. And what a time for my memory card to get full on my phone. That's what I was using for videotaping, but I'm going to pour some more into these P-traps just to make sure they're taken care of. And then I might take that last gallon and put it in the freshwater tank. This red dye does not stain, so don't worry about that. If you want, you can add a little water, rinse it out, whatever you want to do. But I'm going to put some on the trap. I should have maybe made sure it was through the lines here. Oh yeah, it's through the, there we go. And we know the outside shower's done. And let's go from there. Okay. This is your freshwater holding tank. I'm going to put this in there. I should have a hose. I don't think yet. Take two. Okay, this is the freshwater holding tank. You could use a funnel if you have one. I couldn't dig one up, so I'm going to use a hose in for what I have left into the tank. I might just save that last gallon just in case. It's about half a gallon. If there was any residual water in there, it'll help so it won't freeze it. Same thing with your gray water holding tank. Now that you ran some down the sinks, any residual water that was sitting in there will be taken care of. Your black holding tank, you should also, you can flush it dry, clean it, whatever, but if you know there's any water or liquids in there from flushing it, just add a little bit. It ain't gonna hurt. Okay, that's winterizing the camper. I am going to make sure that the black water tank has been flushed. The gray water tank is winterized. The freshwater tank is winterized, so I might as well do the black. But other than that, just that easy. It's easier than I thought it was, and took less antifreeze than what I expected. Now, if I was going to do the hot water tank, I would have left that bypass open, opened up the pressure relief on top of the tank. You've seen me do that when I was draining it, until you've seen antifreeze coming out of it, and then shut the valve, let it pump through all the lines like we did, and it'd be completely winterized. Well, we're that far. Now it's on to the next thing. Remember, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and we will see you again in the next video. Bye bye.